Hey guys, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator, where I finally got rid of that fucking bullshit order that we had. What's this? No bonus? I'm back from a party and it seems like I fell into a well. Please assess the damage and repair what you can, because it's my father-in-law's car. My god. I'm going to check to see if there's any bonuses here. There's one up here with a money bonus. Let's do that then. Oh no, where's it went? Oh, that's it. Take the order. Right. Do we know what's wrong with it? Right, that's sorted there, but I need to discover some other parts. Okay, so let's move it on to the test path. So I've got 22 grand. Let's just hope that it doesn't seem to cost me money by putting it on the test path. That doesn't. Yeah, man, I don't know how I lost that much money. Like, if I didn't... I think it must have been resetting my skills. So if I didn't reset my skills, we would have been fine. We would have still had our little practice car, or not a practice car, our little car that we were working on. But no. Just run this through the slower tests that we've got. That was the issue with the last one, we just didn't have the money. That's why it took so long. That's why it took like 69 episodes to do. Oh. Whoops. There we go. I didn't check to see what was wrong with it. Fuck that shit. Don't need to. Just needs to know. I just need to know the sound it makes when it takes a man's life. The Reno Piccolo. There we go. I don't even feel like the test track is really needed anymore. With all the bits and bobs that I've got. But it's nice to actually drive the cars around for a little bit. And crash them because there's no damage modelled. It would be good, however, if it was like, okay, you've just like slammed that car into a fucking wall. Now you need to pay to fix it. I think I've covered that before. Just warming up the tyres. Oh, nice. Almost had a flip there. I'm so sad about my my little project car. So gutted about that, man. Looking forward to the next one we get. This time I won't just jump in bed with the first one that I see though. And I'm going to save up like, I don't know, maybe 40-50 grand first. Like this one's got a money bonus, which is why I'm doing it. Jesus, yeah, it's pretty fucked though. I'll go get off the test path and put it on my left. Alright, get into the no, not the parking. Whoops. Onto the left. I scratched my head there and didn't know where I was. Alright, let's get the tools out. Then we'll see if there's anything else still to find. That's it, just stare at a wee tester, I think. Don't know if those are actually needed. That's it, you spin that little dial around. Pretend that you know what you're doing. We'll use a tread tester as well. Right, now let's see if we know everything. Kinda everything. Right, so I need to fix all the gearbox problems, so why don't we just fucking start with that bitch. Okay, well, looks like I am... Battery's fine. Examine mode. Anything else that needs taken off from up here? Alternator seems fine. I think the rest of that A little look through and we'll see air filter looks okay. Right, let's get the lift and send it up. Max 3,200 kilograms. Christ. Alright, well, let's get a bitch off. Okay, brake pad off. Brake discs off. Drive axle out. The wheel hub. Oh shit, I need the bearing off. The bearing needs replaced anyway. And what about the hub? Yeah, the hub needs replacing. It looked like it. It looks like that knuckle needs replacing too. That stuff all seemed fine. Yeah, knuckles, 14%. Alright. Okay, obviously for the drive shaft we need to remove this wheel as well. Basically pulling apart the entire front end just to get access to the gearbox. Right, brake pads, brake disc, front wheel hub. No? Right, remove that, remove that. Not all of that seems fine. Oh, this shock absorber looks wrecked. Okay, move that sway bar. Move the drive shaft. The i4 gearbox. Alright, there's the release bearing, the pressure plate. Alright, the clutch plate that we know is screwed, and the flywheel that we didn't know was screwed, which is nice. Crankshaft looks fine though. In the general sense of it. Alright, well let's go back to mounting, and I'm going to need a flywheel. Alright. Thankfully I actually have pretty much everything that I need to replace this crap. I need a clutch plate. We better just looking at all of it and then just coming into here. Clutch plate, a clutch pressure plate, a release bearing, and a gearbox i3. Or is it an i4? I think it's an i3, but I'll hold off just now. Just seeing all these shiny new things that I'm putting onto these cars, and it's like, this could have been mine for my little car. Could have rebuilt it, all shiny and new. So sad. Right, the clutch release bearing. Gearbox, it is an i4 that I need. Right. So let's get a gearbox i4. 650 bucks. Okay. Let's get all this screwed back in. Front drive shaft. Right. I actually need the front sway bar as well, so a front drive shaft and a front sway bar. So front, it's just front drive shaft, there we go. And a sway bar. Right, shiny new drive shaft. And a shiny new sway bar. Okay. I need 2 sway bar front end link A's. Okay, let's get them on. Right, where's this side? Ah, this needs a new front shock absorber. And it's just a front shock absorber as well. Alright. Let's separate this one. Okay, and then join up the new one. It's the thing, it's like I'm now sitting with more of these parts that I just need to, I need to get the ability to make them better, like to fix them better. Fix them more better. Because then I'll be able to take these shitty parts. Oh, I don't know what one this is. Shit. Car status 64%, okay. Alright, so regardless, that's good enough. As long as it's over 64%, I can reattach shit. That doesn't matter where I put it. Okay. Right, calipers. Right, get the drive axle in. What's missing? Oh. I was like, why can't I put the wheel on? Sorted. Right, let's head over this side. I need an inner tie rod and the front steering knuckle A. So, front steering knuckle A and inner tie rod. Okay. No, we're on the wrong fucking side again. Can we? There we go, thanks. There's my inner tie rod. I need a new outer tie rod. Right, let's get an outer tie rod in. I don't know if using the must be. I was gonna say I don't know if using the in our front wheel hub. Using the tablet is actually any quicker because I'm buying like one thing at a time all the time. I had a lower suspension arm. Okay. Lower suspension arm. It's nice just having the cash to be able to buy the stuff that I need though. Price it is. Oh, I had 2 rubber bushings. as well. Alright. Sad thing is, like, I probably would have had some subpar bushings and stuff that I could have used for these, but I had to sell them all. I need a front wheel hub. Right, we're going to get this done in this episode. Well, we're going to get it done in this episode regardless, but I want to get this done within the 20-minute time limit. The self-imparted 20-minute time limit, that is. Okay, I need another wheel hub bearing. Fucking hell, man, there's just like... wheel hub bearing. There's just so many things wrong with this car. And like brake disc. There we go. And a new front drive axle seat. Front drive axle seat. Yeah, I feel like when you start repairing stuff, that's when you start really getting the cash flowing. There we go. Alright. So is the rest of it all the rear? It looks like the front's all green and yellow. Looks like the rear is what's having some issues. Okay, we're probably not going to get this done in the 20 minutes then. I didn't realise just how much of the rear was pretty gubbed. Right, that's 69%. Don't know what the brake pads are like. They are fine, it looks like. Brake discs look fine. Right, so let's just go into examine mode and make sure all of that... I mean, all of that looks fine to me, so... Right, I need that rear sway bar off though, so... I need that end link off. Okay. That fuel tank look okay? I think it's fine. Wait, all of that's fixed. Fuel tank, fuel tank, fuel tank. Yeah, fuel tank was fine. Alright. Right, I need to take this. I need to take this tyre off. Yeah, we won't get this done in 20 minutes, but I'll finish it anyway. Alright, I'll take the brake caliper off. Guys, I don't mind taking these bits off because... Ah, that bearing was fucked. And that wheel hub was fucked as well. Right, that was gubbed, we knew that though. Let's take that off. Shock absorber cap. Spring looks fine. Spring cap's gubbed. That needs to come off. The rear suspension arm needs to come off. Okay. Right, we actually have found everything, which is great. Alright, I need a new rear suspension arm A. Okay, so that's rear suspension arm A. Alright, I need a new rear sway bar rear end link as well. Rear shock absorber cap was needed. I think the spring was the only thing that was fine. Where was the other bit? That wasn't me. Oh, this stuff here. Rear suspension arm A. Okay, spring cap, that's what I needed. Right, I need a spring cap, a new rear sway bar. I got a new rear end link for here as well. I need a rear suspension upper arm and 2 rubber bushings. Rear suspension upper arm. There we go, 2 rubber bushings. And spring cap. Fuck's sake, I'm working on this side. Just be at this side. Okay, rear spring, that was fine. Shock absorber cap was fine. Rear suspension upper arm with the 2 bushings, yes. Okay. I need a rear wheel hub now. So back to just searching for rear things. Rear wheel hub. Okay. I like how this game makes it out that there's so many just like generic parts. Small rubber bushing there looks fucked. Is there a... That small rubber bushing is fucked though. Why can that not be taken off? Because that small rubber bushing is quite obviously fucked. Oh, because we're in... Okay, now let's... Yeah, I need a new small rubber bushing. Small intercooler, or a small rubber bushing. Right, rear suspension arm with 2 of the small rubber bushings. Alright, car status, let's turn off. Yeah, I was right, this one is gubbed. Ah, oh, for God's sakes. Remove that, remove that, remove that, remove the suspension arm that I'd already placed. But the only problem was I didn't replace that rubber bushing. Another one. Right. Let's get that suspension arm back on. Spring cap. I need that rubber bushing removed as well. And do I have one for it? I do, nice. Rear spring, then the shock absorber cap. But I need a new wheel hub bearing as well. Wheel hub bearing. Okay, at least they're all cheap enough. Not like I'm struggling for cash anymore. Right. Okay, brake pads, the shitty ones that came on the car. So I wonder what would happen if I just like replaced random shit that they didn't expect me to fix. No, we've still got one rubber bushing that's fucked. Oh, it's at the front. Alright, let's place all this shit back on though. Alright, get that caliper on. Okay. Now... end link. Okay, get the tyre back on, and we need a rubber bushing. It looks like I bought the rubber bushing for that. Either that or it was from my old car, annoyingly. Right, boom, bang, done. Right, part mount. Oh no, actually it needs to be part unmounted. That was just a shitty bushing that I never even removed in the first place. Car status, finish order, 9 grand, in my pocket, starter's missing from the car, that was my fault. Alright. Still have that guy's starter in my pocket, like, oh, sorry, yeah, you need this. Alright, finish the order, 9 grand, boom. But unfortunately guys, that is all I've got time for in this episode, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steve, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.